Hello and welcome to Awakening Consciousness Tarot. My name is Michael. In this video I'm going to be doing a general reading for Wednesday the 24th of February 2021. It is a general reading, so take from it what resonates with you and leave what doesn't. The timing of the reading is also fluid, so if you come across this video after the 24th and you feel inclined to watch it, then there might be a message for you in the reading. For this reading I'm going to be using the Radiant Wise Spirit Tarot deck. I'm also going to be using Power Animal Oracle cards, and I'm going to be using Healing with the Angels Oracle cards. Alright, so I'm going to give the cards a shuffle and see what messages they have for today. So messages for the 24th of February 2021, please. Messages for the 24th of February 2021. The first card for today is the Tower. The Tower is struck by this lightning bolt, which represents something being tested by nature and by the universe to see whether it can stand this, whether it has a good foundation or whether it doesn't. So there could be some kind of surprise, or there could be some kind of test that will confirm whether something is meant to be or whether it will take it away from you, confirming that it perhaps isn't meant to be. Let's see what other cards we get after this Tower. The Magician. So the Magician after the Tower can suggest that you've been asking for something to come in and perhaps knock something out of your life, maybe on a subconscious level. Tower can also be a breakthrough, so it's not necessarily negative. It can be just some kind of breakthrough into a new phase. I'm going to pull some more cards around this one to see the meaning for this particular reading. Yes, so the Eight of Cups would suggest that there is something that isn't very fulfilling. It perhaps was at one point, but is not fulfilling anymore. So take, for example, it could be a relationship. You don't know whether to stay or whether to go. And what you're doing, you're asking with this Magician in the middle, it says, please manifest some kind of scenario that will test this relationship or whatever it happens to be, to see whether it's worth staying or whether it's worth going. And sometimes the Tower isn't very pleasant, but ultimately it is. So just to take an example, it might be that you're in a relationship, you're not sure whether to stay, you're not sure whether to go, then you might catch the person you're with perhaps cheating or something. It's not pleasant, but it does give you the clear marker. Say, well, okay, right, that's it, enough is enough. I know this isn't right, this isn't fulfilling me, I'm going to walk away. Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords is about cutting out nonsense, it's cutting out deception, it's cutting out just stuff that causes you trouble, strife, people that cause you trouble and strife. So underneath that Tower there is definitely, there's sort of a universal energy here from this Tower, which is a major arcana card. And you have a minor arcana card of the Queen, minor arcana card of the Queen of Swords, which is a sort of slightly more human level. So this is perhaps your involvement in this. The swords can speak of thoughts, they can speak of words. So it might be just being clear in your mind or being clear with your words, cutting something out, walking away from something, to free up your energy to manifest something new. So I get the feeling that this magician wants to be in a good space energetically in order to manifest and bring in and attract something that is going to be more fulfilling than what these 8 empty cups have been bringing previously. Five of Wands. This is to do with conflict, chaos, just fuss and bother. So that's what needs to be cut out. It's just like whatever this, it could be arguing, it could be just squabbling, but it's just draining your energy, it's draining these cups. And like I said, it's important that you keep your energy up. You sit on a throne with the sword and your hand out, sort of batting away this kind of energy. Let's see what other cards come out. The High Priestess. High Priestess to do with intuition, following your inner guidance. So underneath this 8 of Cups, it's your intuition is telling you that it's time to walk away from something. And as I said with this magician, it might be that you're asking for some kind of divine sign or some kind of divine intervention to just knock whatever it is on the head. It's an excuse to just say, right, enough is enough. I'm moving away from this and I'm not going to feel guilty. I'm not going to be second guessing myself. Queen of Swords doesn't second guess herself. She makes a decision and then she moves with it. So your intuition is telling you that something is not quite right and you need to go in a different direction. But the universe is going to help you out to just kind of get that clarity that you need to make that decision and make that move. And the Queen of Swords is the Moon. Yeah, so the Moon can be to do with the unconscious. So like I was saying before, there might be some kind of subconscious request, manifestation of a tower. So, you know, yeah, your unconscious mind might be trying to sort of free you up from something. It might be conscious with the Queen of Swords, but it might be unconscious. So I think maybe for some people watching this, it's a conscious decision. For some people watching this, it's an unconscious decision. But either way, your inner self has said, right, I know something's not quite right. So this 5 of Wands could be a sort of mental kind of clutter or distraction underneath the width that's sort of clouding the guidance of the High Priestess. So your intuition is saying, well, I need to go over and do this, but your mind might be, oh, well, I shouldn't do this, I should do this. In the end, life will come in and just say, no, enough is enough. It's time to go. And again, let's see what cards we have coming out after this Moon and under the 5 of Wands. And it is the 4 of Pentacles. And the 4 of Pentacles is about holding on to something. So underneath this 5 of Wands, it is definitely suggesting there might be some kind of habits, distractions, procrastinations. Oh, well, I need to do this and I need to. You don't perhaps need to do any of those things. And yeah, as I say, the Tower will come in and clear them away and knock these pentacles out of this character's hand, because when you hold on as tight as this person is, it means it's very difficult for anything new and ultimately rewarding to come in and take its place. And the Lovers. So yeah, it's going to lead you towards your heart's desire. The High Priestess. your intuition will lead you towards something that you love, something that does fulfill you, that does fill your heart up. This can also suggest perhaps not being so much into your emotional fulfillment, but just moving up to a higher level, like a heart level. The lovers can also be to do with choice. So it's about choosing to either go with the chaos of your mind and perhaps daily habits and what have you, or choosing to go with your intuition, and moving off on a new path towards something new and that is ultimately more fulfilling. Let's see what the animal cards have to say. Lizard, dream time. Pay attention to your dreams and visions. So as I was saying about the unconscious, this is definitely kind of letting the chatter of the mind fall away a bit, so that messages from your unconscious can rise to the surface. So this high priestess is inner knowing. This moon is coming from the unconscious, so that this can permeate up into your conscious mind. So it might be with this tower. This tower is going to knock these pentacles out of your hands, knock this kind of extraneous stuff here away, and help you to focus on what's actually important. Let's see what the angel cards have to say. That's the divine guidance. So yeah, it's really listening to your intuition. So divine guidance, you have that over the high priestess. So quieting your mind, letting go of attachments, tuning into your heart, following your heart's desire. And this will be helped by the universe with this tower. So if you can't make the decision, life might make it for you, and you might have subconsciously asked to manifest this lightning bolt to break you out of whatever kept you where you were, or where you perhaps are. Okay, so that's the reading for today. I hope it's been helpful. I'm going to post another reading tomorrow. If you'd like a private reading in the meantime, there's a link in the description box. If you click on that, there are some details as to how you can book a reading. So until tomorrow, I hope you have a good day, and I shall speak to you then. Okay, bye-bye.